up to 77 sales, which will be broken this month right now. National contest. Okay, last month the Kirby Company gave them 18 free Kirby. Which is really, and then I'm going to turn it over. He has won over about 125 free Kirby's. Since he was promoted, he has earned 125 free units. So we got a lot of programs that we give the distributors incentives to earn Kirby's. And hey, when you go from buying them to 3, and now you're buying them 100 at a time, let's welcome Mr.
Positive. Thank you very much, Mr. Chosey. You know, as he was going through my, what was that, my bio, whatever. So, I wasn't like super like crazy successful as, well, I guess you could say I was, but I don't have like super records as when I was a dealer, when I was a team leader. I mean, heck, I got a whole lot out of this rally from a guy in the room. What's your name again? Yep. Oh, Raymond. Okay, so, got a whole lot just talking to him out there. He took 3 brand new guys as a team leader for Josh Liskey and sold 100 plus Kirby's off of a van. And I know how real that is because I just had Josh Liskey at my office. So I know you weren't BSing because I'm a salesman, right? So I can tell he's for real, and I can't wait to work with him. And I just friended him on Facebook and excited to meet him. But so that was a great start, right? He started his career like with a bang in the Kirby business. Well, I didn't. And guess what? A whole lot of other people did. He did. Scott Liskey did. And a whole lot of people we could go around the room that didn't. But it's not where you start, it's where you finish, right? So, first of all, good job, Michael. You done way better than I did on my first week. Super proud of that. And just a couple real quick things. I just want to thank Mr. Chosey because everything, he said that I listen to everything he says, okay? And that was actually going to be part of my speech, is not about me, but about you have to be submitted a little bit to the leadership, okay? And I remember a time when I wasn't. And it's funny that he mentioned it. He was wondering, was I going to even stay in business at a certain, and guess what? I wasn't super submitted to the leadership, okay? And something happened, and I realized that I was going against the grain, going upriver, and I made some corrections, and the plane took off. So,
Jimbo.
So whatever you do, look, listen to the people that are over you. They're not, trying to, obviously, if you sell less Kirby's, they make less money, you make less money. So we're just trying to give you the right information so you can sell more Kirby's, right? So I super love Megan and Jim. They've been great divisional supervisors from all kinds of different standpoints. I think they deserve a big hand. So, the most successful people in my distributorship have been the ones that are the most coachable. And I can definitely say that Michael Sellers, literally, if I told him to go out here and stand on a guardrail and hold a sign or whatever, he would do it. And that's why he's doing so great. And the same thing with Mr. Chosey. Look, if he told me to go out here and stand in the middle of the road and I would sell more Kirby's, I'd be out in the middle of the road. Whatever, holding whatever, doing jumping jacks. It wouldn't matter. I wouldn't ask him why, how. He don't have time to answer all that. Go do this. You'll get a good result. Okay, that's all I need to know. That's all I need to know. So listen to your team leaders, your supervisors, your distributors, obviously. I brought this plaque up here because in the month of December, okay, we had a BMIB of 75, and so a whole lot of other people, and I don't really regret it, but I kind of wish I would have got to go on this trip. If you went to the, where was it? Punta Cana? If you did go to Punta Cana, raise your hand. Raise your hand. So quite a few. But I seen the pictures, I heard some of the stories, and I wasn't mad that I sold 77 that month, but I do regret not being there. It was a little bit, so, because I know you guys had a blast. But if you're going to be successful in the Kirby business, or in any business, really, I mean, it's just common practical stuff. There's going to be seasons of sacrifice, okay? So that was one of the months we had a lot of positive stuff going. We were trying to win free Kirby's. We had to do what we had to do, okay? So there's going to be times in your Kirby career where, you're just going to have to do what you're going to have to do, okay? So hopefully everybody wants to be promoted. You want to be up here, or, whatever position you're at. But you're going to make a whole lot more money at this table up here. So I don't have a whole lot of stuff to say because I've super been in the field like crazy. I mean, literally, when we leave out of here, we're going straight to doors, and we're going to find some people. I guess my story in the, I love my story in the Kirby business because it literally, I was in my distributor's office for literally 7-8 months. I opened a DT office, and I don't believe you have to be some kind of superstar for 10 years to open an office. My distributor promoted me, so guess what? I'm going to give it back to anybody that wants to take advantage of it out of my office. And I believe that's pretty much anybody in the room. So I wrote down just a couple notes of how I got there as quick as I did. I remember when I was a Kirby dealer, obviously my wife, she, just like many of your spouses, she super hated the Kirby business. She hated it. The time, I mean, she was used to me working like a 9 to 5, right? And then I come home and I spend 4 or 5 hours with her. And so when I started the Kirby business, she was like in culture shock, and she's sitting up there. So y'all can throw rocks at her if you want to. Just kidding. Yeah. So she didn't like it because of the hours and stuff like that. And I would come home on the weekends. And you can ask her after the rally, literally, I would put Sid Bauman videos in the computer, on the weekends, and I would be watching the Kirby consultant videos. And so not only did she not like Kirby because I was gone all the time, but when I was home, it was all Kirby. Okay. So the moral of that story is, look, if you learn more, you're going to earn more, right? So you hear it all the time at these rallies. The only difference between you all and us up here is time, okay? But if you really, really boil it down, it's more than just time. All it is really is information. We just have more information about how to get in the door, how to sell a Kirby on purpose, okay? How to sell the Kirby for a really high dollar, maybe how to teach a little bit, okay? So it's really information, and I'm not going to go long, but so all you have to do, look, if you had the same information Jim Chosey had, okay, would your bank account be a whole lot higher?
Oh, yeah.
Okay? So it's just common sense stuff. So look, get around your distributor, get around people that are winning in the Kirby business, okay? And I was out the other day, and I was taking, these guys will tell you, that Corbin office will tell you, look, I'm in on demos, man. I'm taking over demos. I'm showing people how to sell a Kirby on purpose. But I go into a lot of demos sometimes, and I'm taking over a demo, and I had a guy, it's been a couple weeks back, but I had a guy that I came in to take over his demo, and like, I seen him, he was just like on his phone or something, like, you know, doing something on his phone, Facebook or something like that. And I was like, I didn't say nothing to him, right? Because I don't want to be abrasive, slap him in the mouth with sandpaper, but I was sitting there thinking like, dude, if you only knew, like, what I'm doing here is going to cause you to make like $200 or $300 more a week, or maybe $400, or maybe give you just enough information to get promoted to a team leader position to where you're making, you know, $10,000, $15,000 a month running a band. You know, maybe if he knew that or thought about that, maybe he would pay attention. But really, that's few and far between. Not everybody does. Most of you guys, none of you guys, right? So, but look, when your distributor's in there closing a deal, helping you close a deal, you know, and you see it. I see it a lot of times. Like when I come in, people want to go out and smoke a cigarette. Look, put a nicotine patch on it, dude. It's probably cheaper anyway, right? And you can actually maybe learn how to close a sale or learn how to do this or do that. But that's the only difference between the people up here and the people out here. It's really just information, okay? The time equation is up to who? If it's to me, it's up to me, right? So I did it in 6-7 months. Michael did it in 6-7 months. Brian Kane, he's in the room. He did it in 6-7. Where's he at? 6-7 months? 8 months? So it doesn't take a whole lot of time. You just gotta be willing to get all the right facts, okay, and take massive action, okay, every single day. So in my distributorship, and my guys will tell you, we work the last 2 Sundays in a row. That's not everybody, and we don't do that all the time, okay? But I believe there's a season for intensity. You know, if you got a destination that you're trying to reach, sometimes you got to pay the price just a little bit more. And I heard this just the other day by a great speaker, Jim Ron. He said, you can make up for lack of skill by just working more. So basically what that means is, maybe you don't have all the answers of like how to sell a Kirby on purpose, but I guarantee you if you showed up and just did more demos, you'd figure it out, right? If you're selling 1 out of 4, 1 out of 5, well look, show up maybe on a Saturday or a Sunday. Figure it out, okay? If you want to take advantage of the Kirby business, just do whatever it takes for a short period of time, and then you'll be to where you don't have to like kill yourself to, you know, to get promoted, to get whatever you want out of the Kirby business, right? So like I said, you know, I wrote this out in like 5 minutes on the way up here because like we've been just crazy in the field, just killing it, and that's what we're about to go do. So look, I'm just going to close with this, and you know, look, you can sum the Kirby business up really with just this right here. Okay, and this is it. It's real simple. Everything you want in life is on the other side of somebody's door. Okay, so get down the road